Hello guys, welcome back to my beautiful space. This is Nomad Saka, and as you know guys, we are here for positivity and positive vibes only. So on today's video, I just wanna congratulate the travel commando who's been my brother since day one, since I started doing this, man. So it's just amazing, man. It's so amazing seeing people win, having kids, healthy kids, and in a healthy way. It's always a blessing. So I just want to take this opportunity to officially congratulate the travel commando himself, I am Marwa and Rocio, for welcoming a bouncing baby boy, baby Maisha or Prince Maisha. It has been a journey, but I know God has made it through. It's always not easy, and as I normally tell people, being a father is different from being a dad. Everyone can be a father, but the chosen ones can be dads. So because for you to be a dad, you have to be there physically, you have to be there financially, you have to be there mentally. It's all about everything. It's like it's like prioritizing other things than yourself. You're prioritizing other people. You are giving them priority before you. So this is a sacrifice that not anyone can just do, because me, I've been in fatherhood for almost now 6 years. I have 2 kids, and I can tell you for a fact that it's not easy, and it's always a good feeling. It's always a good idea, because in the long run you'll be part of something great. I'm not saying that being a dad you have to expect something, but this is life, man. The moment you go out there, you hustle, you come back home, the people around you, you feel like you are doing the right thing, and that's the feeling everyone wants to feel. So being a dad, man, the travel commander himself, I don't know how you've received this, but I know you are happy. I know everything is all right. I know the challenges are always there, especially right now. You have a newborn, my friend. Rule number 1, no sleeping. Some kids tend to, especially if you're a new parent, they give you hard times. For the first 1 month, you'll always be on your toes, waking up in the middle of the night, because the kid don't know like what time is it. The kid will always be crying every time he feels like I'm not getting enough attention. Yeah, you'll always be on your toes. But there are things, we are living in a modern world where everything is always on our fingertips. I'm talking about smartphones and everything. You can get right information from the right source in case you are going through something, in case you want to learn about something. It's always a good thing. It's always, a step away, So, with me, when I had my firstborn, we were learning things from the ground, When the first time, I can remember when my son was like, there's a day he pooped like a weird color of poop, and I was like, hey, is this even normal? I had to call my mom, and my mom assured me that that's normal for kids, because they are now transitioning from what they used to eat from the stomach to now, the real food, breastfeeding. So it was a crazy transition for me, and I learned as time goes. I realized that it's a good feeling. It's a bittersweet feeling, but the sweeter one always wins, So it is always amazing, man. I wish I go back to the first feelings. Yeah, it was like adrenaline coming and going. But the actual thing is that it's a good feeling, and you always feel like you are part of something great, because, man, raising a generation is not a joke. And seeing them grow from a day old to 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 30 years, it's always a blessing. And this is a blessing that not everyone is privileged to have. Some people even, don't get that chance. So take it as a blessing, and God will always walk you through, guys. This video, today's video is just about congratulating Marwa, telling him maybe there's some few tips about parenting. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm just talking out of experience, what I've experienced, and what maybe I'm putting out there for the new parents. It's not only Marwa, but for the new parents who are out there. They might learn something, 1 or 2 things, And it's always amazing seeing young people responsible, you know. Someone like Marwa, who knew that Marwa could have, you know, left everything and start, you know, something, you know, with the family. It's not for everyone. So Marwa, first of all, before any other thing, I salute you for that. I salute you for being there for your family. I salute you for being there for your for Rocio and the kid. I salute you, because not everyone can do that. Because us men, we tend to be afraid of you know, taking care of our own kids. This is something that many of us can attest to. You've heard stories where someone went to buy milk and never showed up again. It happens a lot, you know. It happens because men are like babies at some point. So when they feel like the pressure is too much and maybe the expectation is also big, or it's beyond their imagination, they tend to disappear. They are like, hey man, that's a big responsibility for me. I can't be part of it. But one thing I learned about this life, it's just you live, be you, yeah, be a free, because God always provides. I'm not saying that you should not you should go in this unplanned, but always be ready for everything, you know. If you are a true believer and you are out there, you know that God will never give you something that is beyond your capacity, you know. He will always give you something that is within your capacity. So if you feel like if you are doing something and you feel like it's becoming tired, just know that God will not tempt you with something beyond your capacity. And that's the fact. That's what happens a lot. So this thing, Marwa, number one, salute. Number two, Rocio, for standing, you know, it's a decision, it's a hard decision that no one can make, you know, coming to Africa, meeting someone like Marwa, you know, and with all the history we've had, you know. Marwa once said that he wanted to to marry like I don't know how many wives, because he wanted to get like more kids, you know, 10 kids or so. But you know, Rocio never thought about everything, but decided to keep the pregnancy, which is a good thing. It's an amazing thing. I really enjoy that. And it's just amazing, you know. Ladies nowadays, it's better, some of them, it's better they get other diseases but not pregnancy. So if you see a lady with pregnancy, you should salute them, because in this world a lot of things, everything is happening left, right and center. You've seen in the US, now we are battling our rainbow alliances, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go deep in that, but you know what I'm talking about. But for you to see someone keeping a pregnancy, it's not easy, because it's like gambling. Maybe someone can just switch off and go, and it happens a lot. And you know, about parenting, it's not all about, parenting is not all about having the kid alone, you know. I mean the financial part of it. It's not all about the financial part of it, having money, being able to, you know, give the baby what he or she needs. Parenting, it's all about everything, you know. You have to be mentally, because when a kid is growing up, the kid will need a mother figure and a father figure, you know. That environment will impact this person's life when they grow up. So it's always good to appreciate those people who have decided to keep it. There's an article I saw about someone who was talking about those people who have kids, and this person was saying that if you are broke, like to the core, you should not have kids. I don't know about that, because sometimes it all depends with a lot of things. We've had stories of where someone was broke and he had kids, but at the end of the day, things got better. It's all about gambling. This is life, you know. Life, it's all it's what you make out of it, you know. Life is just a canvas, so it's up to you to make it more interesting. It's up to you to make it more good and enjoyable, because life does not judge, you know. It's you who will judge what you want to be. If you want to be successful, you'll be successful. It all depends with your positive thinking or negative thinking. So I want to comment on that, because they were talking about, I don't know, having this or that. You should have this and this and this for you to start this and this and this. Trust me, we have kids in the village. Their dads are not even rich. They're not even close to being rich, but they've grew up to be respectable people in the society. So sometimes it's not all about the money, it's not all about the finance part of it. It's a whole lot of, you know, things, you know. So this video was specifically to congratulate my brother, the Travel Commando. I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy seeing responsible people coming out each and every day. It is something that people tend not to celebrate, but me, I just decided to celebrate it because, yeah, this is something that you might take it lightly, you might ignore it, but at the end of the day, it's something. It's something. If you look at it in a way, it is something that you should be able to appreciate. Because Marwa, we all know Marwa is a traveler. He's someone who always wants to explore and do this and this and this. But despite all that, he decided to, you know, pause everything. Maybe he'll do it. He'll customize a way to do it, because right now he needs to be around his kid. He needs to be around the mom and everything. But we always pray for the best. We always pray for the best. Mine was just to congratulate you and to tell you, you are a man and you've made it. You've really made it. Yeah? I'm so happy. I don't know why, but I'm just happy. It's good to be happy for a friend. It's good to be happy for someone who's always been positive about happiness, you know. You can't just be talking about happiness and you don't practice it, man. Yeah, despite everything. Marwa once said, everyone has problems, right? So you don't have to dwell on your problems, stick on your problems, cry just because you have problems. You have to realize that everyone you see out here has their own issues. I've interacted with a lot of people, more so from the US, and I've also interacted with people from all walks of life. And one thing I've realized, problems are always out there. So don't walk around telling people your problem, crying, you know, whining as if you are the only one who is going through something. People are going through a lot. People are going through some crazy shit, man. If you are told, you'll even go mad. So what is the solution? Always be positive, because with positivity, even you'll be doing yourself a favor by, you know, self-healing. Because if you talk positive, you act positive, you think positive, at the end of the day, your problems will suppress to a lower percentage than just thinking of your own problems, you know, talking about the problems, crying about the problems. You know, it doesn't work like that. So I'm just happy that we always talk about our positivity, and we always talking about our growth and our progress in life, because at the end of the day, we are motivating a lot. You know, when you talk positivity, it's not about me, it's about the people, the circle that I am with, you know. And at the end of the day, the positive results will be key, you know. So keep it long, keep it positive. This is Nomad Saka. I'm so happy. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly guys, give it a like and comment down below. Tell me what you think about the video. Until next time, guys, cheers.